Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of our NEpoDEQast, an initiative of the Núcleo de Estudantes do Departamento de Engenharia Química da Associação Académica de Coimbra. My name is Vitória Soares and I'm a collaborator on the Pedagogy department. And today we have the pleasure of having Giulio with us. He is an Erasmus student and he studies Chemical Engineering at the University of Coimbra.
Hi, I'm Giulio, I'm 24 and I come from the countryside of Italy. Something I love is sports, something I don't like that much is video games. And something strange about me is my high school was about agriculture.
Hi Giulio, how are you feeling today?
Hi, today is a good day. I mean, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm excited about this,
Podcast. All right. So my first question for you is, who is Giulio?
Giulio is an Italian guy that is studying chemical engineering right now, but is passionate also about other things like sports and music, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, why did you pick Portugal to study in the University of Coimbra and specifically in chemical engineering?
Okay. I choose chemical engineering because of my brother, because when I was at the high school, there was my brother that was studying chemical engineering at the university, and they were like really curious about what he was studying, and every time I were like, okay, let's see what my brother is doing, and because of that, I start to getting the interest of those subjects, and in the end, I think it's the right choice for me. I choose Portugal and Coimbra specifically for my Erasmus because the city here is amazing. Is a student city, so the life is really, how can I say, on size for the students. And it is also a little city compared to others, so everything is really close and really comfortable.
And if you didn't pick the University of Coimbra, what would be the other choice? Or there will be other options?
In my, how can I say, in my learning agreement with the university, there wasn't other options. There were only Coimbra because of, several reasons.
And for how long are you planning to stay here? Like 1 year or 1 semester?
1 semester until the mid of
All
February.
right. Did you come here alone or with someone else?
I came here alone and it was my purpose because in this way I can avoid to speak Italian and improve my English.
And would you change that? Or do you feel like it's the right choice coming alone on Erasmus?
It was and it is the right choice for me, for sure.
And so even if you could pick like your best friend to come with you, you wouldn't come with your best friend, you would come alone.
Yeah, I'm completely sure.
What would you say is the biggest struggle in studying in Portugal?
The biggest struggle in studying here, okay, I would say in here the way the classes are done and also the university is done is completely different compared to Italy. Because in Italy there is a lot of theoretical classes, but we never truly go in practical things. There is some project, but nothing compared to here. So the biggest struggle was to adapt my way of studying in practical things.
In the end of the day, do you feel like having to change your way of studying was like a good thing to you? Or do you prefer the way you studied back then?
Probably because I'm used to study like the Italian, with the Italian style. I would prefer, more theoretical classes, but I think it's just, if you're used to more practical things, would be easier and better.
All right. And when you come here, how did you feel about where you were integrated and like a whole new university, a whole new world? How do you feel about that? Like the people here, how did they receive you?
The integration was really fast and really, how can I say, it was great. Because thanks also to the working group, like projects, I immediately can touch with the people in here, and it was great. It is great also right now, of course, and not only with the Portuguese people, but also with the Erasmus community, because of course there is a lot of Erasmus students around Coimbra, and also that was really great immediately.
Would you change something about your integration, or do you think
No, it was great. It was, yeah.
And how, like, getting to know a whole new culture and with new customs positively impacted your academic performance and you as a person?
Me as a person, for sure, because I weren't used to see these different cultures about not only, okay, the way the lesson maybe are done, but also about other things like, I don't know, the way you guys in here are used to wear, like the traditional wearings, and yeah, I think in the study way, okay, in the academical life, for me, I don't know if it is going to help me or not, because I would see it when I come back, I think. But me personally, I'm growing a lot here. But,
Okay. And like somewhere along the way, did you regret coming on Erasmus? Like you were alone in your room and like, damn, I wish I was at home.
no, I'm pretty lucky because I schedule it, I organize it quite well without knowing that much. Right now I'm living in a student house, so there is other 24 Erasmus students, so I'm never alone. And the fact I were knowing other people, other cultures, not only the Portuguese, it was really interesting. Yeah,
And about the other people, there is some like Italian people,
there is. Yeah,
and you didn't know them before you come here.
no.
It's very big. So, where do you find it the most difficult to pass classes, here or in Italy?
That's a difficult question. I mean, I can see the differences between Italy and Portugal, but I think I would see if it is more difficult to pass the exams in here or in Italy when I'm going to do the exams in here. So right now I can see the difficulty of the classes, but I would have complete vision in the end.
But what is the most difficult one? Like Portugal or Italy?
Right now I would say Italy.
Okay. What do you miss the most when you're away from home?
For sure, all the friends I'm used to see every day in Italy. For sure, my family. For sure, I don't know, when you arrive at home really tired and you want only to rest in here, because I have to provide myself everything. I cannot simply say, okay, it's finished. I have to, I don't know, do the laundry, cook for myself, and all of those things.
And pets, do you have pets back home that you miss?
No.
No, you don't have pets. That's so sad. Describe studying here in one word.
Groups.
Explain that to me.
Okay. Um, in Italy we are not used to do that much group works, so the study basically is individual. I'm going to study alone usually, and if there is some works, usually people do their part alone, and then there is an integration of all the parts. In here there is a lot of meetings, a lot of works you have to do in group, so that's the main difference, I think.
And also, like, the rooms we have to study, like, everyone is studying there, you can ask people questions and that. So, once you've graduated, do you intend to work in Portugal?
Oh, right now is
Well,
okay. No, I think the first years of job for me would be in Italy, just to understand how work in a company would be, and then when I obtain a bit of experience, I can think about to go, around the world. And Portugal for sure would be one of the first country I would think about because I'm loving staying here.
and in which field would you like to work in?
In the chemical engineering field, for sure.
No, in which field of chemical engineering?
And that's another one. Probably in something more linked with the safety, or something else linked more with the optimization of the processes.
All right. How would you say you can take the best out of an Erasmus experience? Like,
Sorry.
how to take the best out of an Erasmus experience?
The best.
The best.
The best. How can I take the best of
Yes.
Erasmus experience? It's I don't know. Do you mean related to my experience in here or more in general?
In general.
In general, I think to take the best from Erasmus is like get in touch with with different cultures. In here, I'm in Portugal, so I have to be in touch with the cultures in here, understand how people live, because there is differences, and understand that there is something else that, I mean, other way of lives. And I think that one, and visit the country is the two most important things to have the best from the Erasmus.
If you are like a few steps to tell someone who never went on Erasmus, like, you have to do these, and these when you go on Erasmus, what would you say? What would you say?
For sure, talks a lot with people, like not staying in their room doing nothing all day long. For sure, visit. For sure, enjoying the city, and I would say think a little bit less about university and think more about open the mind with different cultures and different ideas.
So what's your best advice for that person? Like, what should you say, like, your top advice to tell them?
Spend a lot of time with people different than you.
All right, that's a good one. Now, our last question. What does your heart take from Coimbra?
A lot of things. Okay, first of all, I'm really in love with the city. I mean, it is a wonderful city. Like structures, buildings, like the thing is uphill, downhill. I'm taking at home also the parties. That is a lot of parties, and also there you are going to meet these different cultures, and you are discovering new things, and I think it's amazing. And I think more or less is that. I mean, the different cultures that I met. and I'm going to meet right now.
So, what is like the first thing you are going to tell your parents when you go back home from Coimbra? Like, what is the first thing you're going to say?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I would do return to Coimbra right now. I would say, yeah, probably. I really love the city because of the people. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you for being here with us and letting us
Thank
know
you.
a little bit more about you and your experiences. I hope you had a good time with us.
Thank you.
We'll be back in the next episode with more news and exciting stuff to show you. Saudações daquianas!